Get this sip of coffee, man. Y'all feeling good, man?
Yeah, we
feeling great.
We active, baby.
Hey, before we get going, man, we was in Vegas at the track, right? I gotta tell this before we get going.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Man, I saw this guy, right? Ran up to him. It's like look like he can drive a race car.
Think so?
I mean, tall fella. You know what I mean? Older guy. Had a belt buckle.
Vegas?
Yeah, in Vegas. Had a like a cowboy hat with a feather on it.
Okay.
I was like, walk up to him, take him out. It's like, hey, I'm the king. He looked at me. He was like, nah, little fella, I'm the king.
Real king.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went back and forth for a little bit, and finally I was just like, all right, at this point, you're just trying to be petty.
Oh, that's a dad joke. I like it, Cat. I like it.
Oh, man, you already know what it is, man.
Cat, you had me in it for a minute now.
Had you in the ropes.
You already know what it is. It's a lecture hall. Yeah. It's for all of y'all. You know what it is.
No.
Brake, gas, hit the brake, gas, brake, gas. I'ma do it like a driver do. Brake, gas, hit the brake, gas, brake, gas. Watch me do it like a driver do. Better put a driver in the wall if he close to me. I'ma hit the turn full speed. Watch me shoulder lean victory. Got it in the bag like some groceries. Supposed to be the best, ain't nothing less. More Ovaltine. Hanging with the bosses, put some commas on my contract. Hey. Hanging with the bosses, put some commas on my contract.
Right.
That's what it is, because you know what? When we go to Vegas, man, you be
Might need that extra comment, Vegas.
you might need it when you head out, before you head out, or you might need it when you get back, because it can be a little rough, but yeah. Las Vegas Motor Speedway was in Las Vegas, Nevada. What y'all think, man? You know, we had 3 races. We had Truck, Xfinity Cup. Let's start with them trucks, man, because we was on all three of them, man. Let's talk a little bit about them trucks, boys.
For us?
Yeah.
Well, you know what happened with that.
Yeah,
we didn't finish where we wanted to finish.
Right.
You know, but overall, you know, it was a historical night.
Yeah, it was. It was
Historical night with Rick Raja, Karuf winning the race. Out of 138 laps, he led 34. Yeah. Even the last 21. And let's stop for a moment to give Raja his credit, because it ain't like it was a weak field. Yeah. You know, you had Bush in there. You had Sanchez in there. You had a lot of good drivers in there. And he actually won that right out. You know, so kudos to that kid that's 21 years old.
Yeah, Pluto's, man.
Hey, kudos to that kid for 21 years old. He's a senior at Winston-Salem State. Yeah. You know, so I think, man, it's only the up and up for that kid, bro. Yeah. I see a very, very bright future for Raja, man. So kudos to him, for sure.
I love Raja, man.
Yeah.
I watched him when we were all in, like, because, you know, I originally started in the Drive for Diversity program. Yeah. And we were in the same building, because he was also in the Drive for the Diversity program, except on the driver's side of it. Yeah. So we would cross paths every now and then when, like, he was real young, like when he first got in the sport.
Little young Thundercat.
Hey, always working.
Little Thundercat.
Little whippersnapper.
Yeah, the young grasshopper was always
little
working,
grasshopper.
Man. Always working, always in the weight room, always on the simulator, bro. Always working his butt off, man. So just naturally, like, we see how hard he worked, man. Like, the guys there naturally embraced him, man. We was just rooting for him out the gate. So,
yeah, you said something too. You said something too. Parents getting on your kids about playing video games.
Yeah.
Hey, stop it. Stop it. It's kids making money.
A lot of money.
From playing them video games. Yeah, from spending all them hours playing them video games, coming home from school, jumping right on the game.
Yes, sir.
That's Raja right there.
Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
But how about the ones that take advantage of it, though? But we ain't going to get into that. Go ahead.
Nah, man. Hey, just be proud of Raja, man. We seen where he started. His pops is always around, man.
For sure.
Out to his pops. Always at the racetrack, man.
Always.
So.
And something you hit on, EU, like hard work. And it's showing this year. People don't know. You watch Raja, for the past 3 races, he finished in the top 10.
Yeah.
He on to something special. Already got a win. You know, so like it up and up for that guy. Yeah. Very humble kid.
And
it didn't just start with the win. It started with the pole. You know,
won the pole.
Yeah, got his pole, and you know what I mean. Like I said, led laps and just came up across the finish line. You know what I mean? Being the third black driver to do that in NASCAR, NASCAR season race, in a long, you know, in the history of NASCAR.
History. I think the first one was Wendell. Wendell was the first black driver.
And then Bubba.
Yeah, now Roger. So he followed in some greats.
And the thing that, and I love to point out, you know what I mean, what that does is like gives someone like me, a kid like me, that just sees that there's opportunity. Yeah. You know, there's opportunity in places where you never thought there'd be opportunity at. And that's why I like going down pit road and, you know, seeing all you guys and me being a part of it myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can really see the differences on pit road and even in the stands. Even in the stands, like the fans, the NASCAR fans out there. And there's a collective on Facebook. You know, shout out to it's like the black NASCAR fans and just, you know, wanting to be out there, wanting to support just the sport itself, not just black drivers and black crew members, but just the black fans just wanting to just let us know, like, we love this sport.
The fan base is getting diverse, man.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Shout out to the NASCAR fan base.
Come on now.
Yeah.
See some of everybody out there, man. It's getting pretty cool.
Yeah.
Even since, I mean, you've been in the sport for 19, 20,
hey man,
20 years.
Easy, man. That's not aging me, bro.
Hey, I didn't say your age. I just said how long you've been around.
Yeah, man.
I didn't say your age. But I'm saying that, like, I've only been in sport. I'm going on my 6th year, and I've seen like how diverse the fan base has grown, man. We got some of everybody come to the track. It's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, and it's not. It's not like a plant. You know what I mean? It's organic, and it's like individuals, athletes that's coming in that actually love this. May not been introduced to the sport. Like when I first started, I never
know much about it.
Never. All I knew, you know, all I knew was big names like Richard Petty, Dale Senior, and Junior. He went to school in the area, so it was like a similar situation. Like imagine. Raja at college, he just coming off a big win, and he going to school. He's sitting in class.
Oh man, hey, the juice at school got to be crazy, bro.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Walking back to school after that kind of dub, man, you got to have some crazy juice at school.
Right.
I can only imagine. Couldn't have been me.
Wouldn't know how to act. Wouldn't know how to act.
Class? What class?
Hey, I might come to class 5 minutes late just see if I can stay to know.
Hey, that's what it's a lecture hall, man. You know what I mean? We students of the game, man.
I'm that type of guy too. I come in last 10 minutes of class, man.
Just walk in. Sorry, guys. Sorry to get here late. Just got back
had
to
a big win. You know,
big, get everybody all hyped up. You know what I mean?
But you know something with that, and y'all talking about how diverse, you know, like NASCAR is becoming.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Trackhouse, because I do believe that they bring in new energy, a new look. Yeah. And I think that they got, you know, they doing a big part of that as well, you know, for it to look different. Right. And they doing it the right way. Yeah, and you look at us right now doing this podcast. Yeah. Right here inside Trackhouse.
Right here in the building.
You see us out there on pit road.
Yeah.
You know, for a Cup Series, you got an all-black pit crew. I think that's something to you know, look at too as well. You know, so
a Mexican driver.
Come on now.
Yeah, come on now.
Very
with 2 dubs.
Come on now. By the way. Come on now.
I mean? So,
you know, so when you talk about diverse and doing something different, shout out to, you know, Trackhouse for that.
Always got their hand in it.
For sure.
Love that.
Pitbull. You know, and that I think for the Emerald Trackhouse, it just it's not one thing. Right. It's a lot of different things.
A lot of
so yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out. Yeah. The crowd gonna be going crazy throughout this one right here
for sure.
Right. Yeah, man. So yeah, we
truck race was a good time. Man.
Yeah. Truck race is good. Like one of those things you start off the weekend. Yeah. You at Vegas, like you coming from Atlanta, you're coming from Daytona, and now Vegas. You're at an intermediate track. There's no drafting. Vegas, you got 20-degree banking now. Still a mile and a half. You know what I mean? And
better know how to drive.
Yeah, you got to know how to drive. You got to know how to. Yeah, you got to. You can't depend on nobody to help you out. Right? You know.
Also, Kat, I wanted to point out on top of Rajah's win, man. Hey, shout out to his pit crew too, because a lot of people don't understand. They don't wreck a lot in Vegas. Now, mind you, it was windy as all get out. In Vegas,
it was.
So that might have caused some rubs on the wall.
Yeah, but
there's not a lot of wrecking in Vegas. So so when that third stage comes around, which is, for those who don't know, which is the longest stage of the race, it's probably double what the first and second stages.
Right.
They don't wreck a lot. So there's going to be green flag pit stops, man. So green flag pit stop, all the cars are still going around the track and you're pitting on your own lap. Like if you mess up, you lose the race because no more cautions are coming out. Shout out to Rajah's pit crew for staying in.
Always. You know what I mean? We're definitely biased when it comes to pit crew performance, and all the way down pit road, all the way up and down pit road. And like you said, the win, it was like when Rajah got the pole, you can see, looking online and scrolling, see some people like, oh, he only got the pole because the wind blew him. blew him right to victory lane, whatever.
You see what that got you?
Yeah. So but still a good race.
Great race.
Still a good race in Vegas. It was
a lot of lead changes. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, a lot of lead changes. But we're in Vegas still, right?
Yeah.
Atmosphere.
The atmosphere.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Suns out, buns out.
Easy.
I know, right? People would get the wrong perception of that, but Cap, tell them what the Suns out, buns out.
So we stayed at the Resort World.
Yeah.
We stayed at Resort World, and they have
5-star.
They have 2 hotels there, Hilton and the Comrade. We stayed at Hilton, which was definitely 5-star. Shout out to Terry Lane for putting us, putting us in. Yeah,
she might get a shout out every week.
Yeah,
Hope we go back, Miss Terry.
We can't do it without Miss Terry. We can't do it without Miss Terry. But like Resort World is one of the newer hotel facilities in the area with everything that you need. Mostly in Vegas down the strip. All the I don't even think they could be hotels. They're like communities. They're like they're like little, if you in our area, they're like little villages. Yeah, right?
It's three hotels. Actually, it's three Hiltons in the one big resort, which is a great. You got like 1,800 rooms. Yeah, you think about it, that's a lot of rooms,
and that's just one footprint. Down the strip.
So it was beautiful, man. But we'll get into the restaurants and stuff later. But the Suns out, buns out.
That sounds good. Yeah, that Suns out. Yeah.
Suns out, buns out.
Yeah.
That's so.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, and
how many times have we got people?
You got people.
No, how many times?
You got people thinking they got people thinking crazy, right? Like,
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it does sound wild.
Yeah, it does sound. We're in Vegas and we talking about a place we ate at called Suns Out, Buns Out. Right?
Ate there a lot
at the resort. At the resort, there's a breakfast spot that was convenient because after the truck race, it was a night race, and a lot of things close when it 11 p.m. Going on midnight. So we go check in. The first thing we passed was this breakfast spot called Suns Out, Buns Out.
Yeah,
and strictly just what it is.
There were in fact no buns out.
Yeah, there was.
It is strictly breakfast.
Yeah, there was some buns out, but not those buns.
Yeah, on the grill. Yeah, on the grill. And
ain't what you think.
Yeah, so it was extra convenient because usually we're used to things being closed. And sometimes you have to hit up that you in a hotel. You had to hit up that little canteen over in the corner when you check in. They got some
grab me some chips and a banana.
And here was extra convenient.
Yeah, we usually don't have that problem in Vegas.
Hey, what'd you have there when you ate though?
Hey man, I've been waiting to talk about it. I had that Moco Loco.
The Moco Loco.
Ate it about 4 times a day.
For the record, I ate at Suns Out, Buns Out all 3 days I was there.
Yeah.
And I had the exact same thing every time.
Let them know what it is, E.
The Moco Loco, you said, I didn't even know what it was.
So it's a Hawaiian. It's a Hawaiian dish.
It's a Hawaiian dish, and it's
easy now.
Easy. It's a bed of rice.
Yeah.
They got some sauces like soy sauce and some sweet sauce over it.
Gravy.
It's a hamburger patty, sauteed onions, gravy, and 2 over easy eggs over the top of it. Little runny, how I like it.
Yeah,
little runny. Them eggs was running, bro.
So I started off with like we was hungry. Me and Marshall both, like, when I heard him order, he was like, "Yeah, give me a sausage biscuit, sausage, egg, and cheese." And then like, all right, I'm thinking like, what are you gonna drink? But then let me get you the drink was like $8 orange juice.
Yeah. I was give me a cup of water.
Hey, I'm back in college now. I'm getting water.
I'll just be thirsty today.
Yeah. So and then, but he didn't. When I noticed he didn't order the orange juice, he ordered another sandwich. He was like, "Let me get a
right idea."
If I'm paying $8 for orange juice, just throw another sandwich.
I mean, at a place like Suns Out, Buns Out, you can't just get one thing.
Right.
If I'm gonna try the sausage out, I gotta try the bacon out.
Right.
I gotta even it out.
And I did the same day. When you did, I was like, man, that sounds good. I did the same day.
Just test out all the swine they got there.
Oh man. But it was good. But
it was good for sure.
That first night was convenient.
Yeah.
You said you ate there 3 nights. It was beyond convenience anymore. It was just a good place to eat at that point.
It was good.
So when you was talking about that Loco Moco, I went out. Last night I tried it out, and it's good. We're gonna go to the Hawaiian Grill LL.
Y'all told me about that.
Big.
I didn't even know we had those.
Big supporters of the podcast, and they got a Loco. They got the Loco Moco up there, and we're gonna go. And we're gonna compare because they do it good up there.
Eggs better be runny.
Yeah. Hey, it's good. It's good. So we're gonna try that out whenever we get a chance. But
I will say though, Cap, man, like after the race, man, you just like before we even got to Suns Out, Buns Out, man, that like when you get out of the race in Vegas, like that atmosphere, like and it's nighttime, like that atmosphere is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. The lights.
It's beautiful.
All of the lights. Turn up the lights in here, baby. Yeah.
Like when you get back to the strip, like hell, just put the windows down, man.
Yeah,
get you a whiff of that air on the boulevard. Man.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it is. It is a beautiful sight, man. Just like what you see on TV and a lot of the movies, is a beautiful sight. They just built the multi-billion-dollar sphere. Which is amazing. It's crazy to see it up close. The Raiders Stadium. Yeah. Marshall, you played for the Raiders.
I did.
When they were in Oakland, right?
Yeah, in Oakland, man. But that stadium is awesome, and what they invested in. You can see it once you get to Vegas, and it just make you want to. It just make that like you said, the atmosphere and what it looked like. It's just a totally different world.
And bro, I can remember when they was building that stadium, and you just started, pitting around that time. I've been in it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And we was riding in the van, and you got an email, and it's from the organization, Raiders organization, and it was like, Marshall McFadden, blah blah. Just wanted to inform you that from being a part of the organization, Raiders organization, we have a brick.
Yep.
They got a brick with your name and everything on it. Yep. And everybody that's ever been a part of that Raiders organization,
everybody that put on a uniform
to that point, building that stadium has a brick.
Has a brick, imprinted, within the stadium.
Yeah,
so
man, that's dope, man.
That's dope.
Can't a lot of people,
You got you a brick in that bit?
Got a big brick.
Yeah, I got a brick.
The biggest brick on the wall.
So that's like that's like stock right there, man. It's like, man. Like, if you get mad at the team, man, you go take your brick back, man.
Yeah. Actually, they send us one, too. So they sent us one, and they got one at the stadium. That's awesome. That's something that I have forever. My grandkids can see.
Yeah,
So, that's awesome.
That's big. That's big for sure. So, shout out to that.
Shout out to that. Shout out to the Raiders organization, man. And Raiders, one thing about the Raiders, Allegiant, also owns our private jet line, right, that we fly.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, which is great. But you're talking about like Raiders, the dudes, stuff like that. Yeah. Allegiant being a big sponsor. Hey, y'all, we don't have any sponsors here at the Lecture Hall Podcast, so we're going to take this moment to talk to the sponsors that we don't have. But we're going to take a break right here. Back like we never left.
Come on now.
Yeah, we just rebuilt the whole stadium, man. You know what I mean? We got everybody getting bricks in the stadium. You know what I'm saying? So we there. The whole atmosphere of Las Vegas, man,
unreal,
and there's a lot of colorful wigs walking down the strip.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the wildest part of Vegas.
Yeah, a lot of matching shirts. When you see like 12 people with the same shirt, and then you see one like
that's the first thing we saw.
All white. Yeah.
As soon as we got to the hotel, bro, it was like, bro, it might have been 12, 15 neon wigs walking by. Like,
yeah, and that's
bachelorette.
Bachelorette parties everywhere. You know, they look like tours. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about that, Cap, is, man, like when we go to Vegas, bro, it's so, like, as an athlete, as somebody doing a job, like there's so many distractions there, man.
Right.
Like, it's so easy, like, cause at the end of the day, you gotta work and you gotta get 10. You there for 3 days. You gotta get up at 10 a.m.
But you know what? That's the reason why my 49ers lost, man.
Vegas.
Yeah. If we would have played anywhere, all them distractions that, man.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Sense.
Yeah.
Distractions.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what's crazy about Vegas, bro? Like when you can be coming down at like 8 o'clock in the morning to like go to work, and you'll see somebody like walking in. Like from a good time. Like come stumbling in from the club, right? You're on your way out to work. You're like,
you gotta understand, they're there for a good time. We there for business. Putting that work in. So, but we mixed with all the people that's there for a good time.
Right.
So at that point, you gotta be disciplined. You gotta be very disciplined because our job is based off performance.
Exactly.
You know, so we gotta perform. So we want to make sure that obviously the environment. We all grown.
Right.
You know, so no matter what environment you in, you got to know how to handle yourself.
Right.
You know, and it's okay to gamble a little bit or go hang out with some friends. Yeah. But you got to know how to do it.
You got to take that responsibility. Yeah.
Because in Vegas, it's easy.
Get you sucked in.
Down that rabbit hole.
Easy to get you roped in.
Spiral. It's easy to go down that rabbit hole.
And that's the thing, because we truck racing, we get out late, and you know, we all got loco moco. We got a stomach full of sauce, egg, and cheese biscuits and bacon biscuits, and with nothing to drink, with no OJ. You know what I'm saying? But still, we got to get up and we got to go Xfinity racing. Yeah. Next day, right? We got to go Xfinity racing because that's what we're there for.
Hey, how about Ross? Yeah, right. We went shopping again because somebody needed a shirt. We did not go to Marshalls. We did not go to Marshalls this time.
Yeah,
we went to Ross, and guess what, Cap?
Yeah,
they had them 2Xs. Got some nice shorts out of Ross.
There you go.
Shout out to Ross. Shout out to Ross.
Biggest Ross I ever seen in my life, bro.
Yeah,
it was not crazy.
They had everything.
Yeah, they had everything for less.
For less.
Yeah.
And they had the 2Xs, man. So shout out to the big people, man.
Yeah.
Ross got you covered.
Hey, you bought some cookies or something out of Ross too, right?
Oh, they had snacks too?
The brownie brittles? Hey, they got 2Xs and snacks?
This starting to be a trend, man. Where'd you go before that? The snacks going away there?
Five Below.
Yeah, on the way, like anywhere on the way to
unbelievable.
Anywhere with 2Xs and 3Xs, they gonna have them snacks for you too.
Anywhere with multi-X T-shirts is always going to be leading in. You're going to have some brownies and snacks on the way.
Right at the counter for you. Right when you checking out.
If you leave bigger than how you came, then don't worry about it. We got a bigger shirt for you to come back in.
That's what's up. Shout out to Ross. You know what I mean? Ross is right there at
by the resort.
Another. Anytime we talked up good places to eat. I'm telling y'all, when we go somewhere and it's good service and it's great, we love to talk it up.
We double down.
But we got to mention, and it's not tearing any place down, but I love the Pepper Mill.
Yeah.
The Pepper Mill Diner. Love it. A lot of people that's been to Vegas, 24-hour Pepper Mill Diner.
And I was excited.
Yeah, excited. So we go in there. And
I'm sorry, fellas, because I did. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, it's just we you know how you go, you sit down, and like I said, we on the time. We like. Yeah. We're like, it's time.
Yeah.
We got to go.
We had a late race.
Yeah. We got to go. And
unfortunately,
20 minutes later, sitting there with
no service, no waters.
No waters. We just had to get up. We had to just try again another day. You know what I mean?
They were really looking for it. I've never eaten there. They have. So they were excited about the food. And I was excited because they hyped it up. But
right.
We had to pull the plug, man.
We had to pull the plug.
We'll try them again. We'll try again next time. Though.
Come on now.
We'll be back in a couple months.
Yeah. So
I might go out a day early just to go to the Pepper.
Yeah. We're gonna take a trip just to
fellas trip to go try the diner.
Guys trip. Guys trip coming up.
Come on, man.
Hey. Now I did say and I think I was talking to Rich yesterday that having the opportunity to go out there, because the resort was only 3 years old. We're going on 3 years old.
Yep.
And, you know, some of the restaurants was there. I want to go and experience those. Because of our work schedule, we just not able to. By the time we get back, everything's closed. Yeah. But I would like to go a day early so I could experience.
Definitely going to need some commas in the contract. Yeah, them things they got some Australian lobster.
Oh man, listen,
lobster in there.
And the thing about that, Cap, I know it's about 5 restaurants I saw that was at the resort.
Yeah,
I ain't seen not one price. So you know what that means.
Yeah, when they don't put the price on it.
So you know what
they don't put the price on it.
Truck check gone.
Yeah, for sure.
Gone. Yeah.
But I do want to experience that for sure.
I do, and that's it. Everywhere we go is definitely a lot to experience in the areas, and like we can talk all day about just the sightseeing, the different things, like even the shows, man. I want to go see the Jabberwockies break dance a little bit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Usher was just there.
Is he a resident?
You know, he's a resident there. You know, the residency. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still there. He got another show coming up with a big headline. And I want to take my skates out there and go just to say I've been out there. I've been out there. Love it. So it's a whole lot to explore in the city. But at the same time, we ain't got all that time, because guess what? It's time to go to the track and do some Xfinity racing.
Xfinity. Yeah. Women cutting up out there, cutting Xfinity there.
Yeah, cutting up. Yeah, blowing tarps, tents and everything. Like it's definitely close to, I don't know what category makes a tornado, but we was just right there at it. Yeah, there.
And those tie old Jarek down, man.
Yeah. And you can tell, Cap, the young and inexperienced crews, because you see them with their tops up. They go out there and put their tops up.
Yeah, we'll put them
about an hour later. Hey, about an hour later, either gone or they didn't take it down. Too much wind out there.
Yeah. And I don't know where that wind came from. That was my first time experiencing those heavy winds on the weekend like that.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. That was probably the strongest winds I ever seen at the track.
But the good thing is, it didn't rain.
Did not
Come
rain.
on, Cap.
Yeah, it didn't rain. That was a great thing. So you know what I mean? Yeah, it was a lot of things. Unfortunately, all the good things about the vibe in Vegas, it didn't go well for us on the 31 car. You know, my man Parker, he did what he could. Like, what happened?
Qualifying, by the way.
Yeah, qualified fourth. Yeah. Up there fourth. Yeah. So it was looking good for a good start. Mm-hmm. But just like any other race, you gotta finish. And you know, when you get involved in any kind of wrecks and whatever. But the great thing, after you know, we got involved in a wreck early into the race, and he was like, he came on the radio and he was like, well, it feels fine. But as he's riding around, the whole left side of the car is gone, and we sitting there getting things together. So when you get a look at the car when they're on the track, and the good thing about us as a crew that we've had the experience from the 00 days.
For sure,
we had some damage repair experience. So we're there and we're working with the road crew, and they're putting piece, because you can't do it like old school. You can't get metal. You can't put nothing on. So it's all like Barabond, which Barabond that we use is like a thicker tape.
Duct tape.
Duct tape, pretty much. Yeah. So we're getting that all together, and it has to stick. And then we got, so we got a damage repaired ready, because we want to be able to get the best finish we can.
For sure.
Because we're points racing, and we're trying to get to the playoffs at the end of the season. And that's the number one goal.
Go ahead and let them know, Cap. You put the whole left side panel on.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a pretty impressive, by the way, because I've seen, you, Jarek, and I'm seeing y'all putting this. I mean, because obviously you cut that whole panel off.
Yeah.
Right.
It was hanging.
So it was hanging. So the tire won't get cut, anything like that.
Yeah.
But to take it back, man, put it back together, tape it, put screws in it, and had it nice and pretty, and actually put it back on the car to tape it up. I thought that was impressive.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to the mechanics, everybody on the, you know what I mean, Jordan Anderson Racing, you know what I mean, like Parker, you're in good hands. You driving the car.
He didn't quit either.
Yeah, didn't quit.
He was he was in the damaged car. He was like, man, what my lap times like? How far off are we from the leaders? I'm trying to get back in this.
That's what you want in the car. That's what you want in the car.
That's definitely what you want. Got that dog in it.
Hey, if y'all pit crew guy or with us on pit roll, I know y'all here that weekend.
yeah. And it's just us having fun, enjoying being out there in these NASCAR races, man. Ain't nothing like it. Nothing like it. But bad day didn't ruin our appetite. So we leave Xfinity. It's time to go. Yeah, it's time to go eat again. Yeah, it's time to go eat again. Now we got to find something else. We like I say, we want to experience a little bit more than just suns out, buns out.
Yeah, man. You ate there 4 times already. We've only been there 2 days.
Beating it up, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Crazy.
They didn't take all my money, bro. So guess where I had to switch it up.
Where'd you go? Where you going?
Went across the street to El Gordo.
And who told you about it?
Big Cap told me about El Gordo.
Yeah.
But I heard, but you weren't even the only guy, bro. I swear, the engineer, car chiefs, all the guys that's on Ross Chastain's car, that whole crew, bro, they was like, hey, man, you need to check out El Gordo's.
They co-signed.
I was like, Cap literally just told me about El Gordo's. Like, it's got to be a thing. So, me and some of the guys, bro, we slid to El Gordo's.
Speak on it.
Hey, all right. Hey, let me tell you something about El Gordo's, man.
Yeah.
All right. Sit up for it, E.
Yeah.
Sit up for it, bro.
All right, I'm getting hungry right now.
Let's talk about it. The food is amazing.
Yeah.
The food is amazing, but the atmosphere in El Gordo's is like no other.
Yeah.
You get in there, like it's cafeteria style. So like they have lines for any of the meats, like chorizo, chicken, asada, like whatever you into, they have a line for it.
Right.
And when you get up there, like you have options: quesadilla, taco, tostada, whatever you want.
But that's it. You're in the line for whatever.
Exactly. They only have that meat in that line, so you got to get in separate lines to get different stuff, and then you check out once you get it. But bro, when you get to the front of that line,
it's crazy.
You better know what you want.
Orchestrated.
Because when you get up there, like I got up there and I was waiting, I'm like, okay, I'm next in line. Like they're just kicking, they're chopping meat, they're kicking it out, they throwing it on your tray.
Yeah.
I get up there, bro, just point the tongs at me. Hey, what you want? I froze up.
You froze up.
I was like, quesadilla taco, burrito. He started pointing at like the guacamole and the peppers. I was like, yes. Bro, food is amazing.
Yeah.
Food is so good, man. If you're in Vegas, check out El Gordo's.
El Gordo's, man.
Another reason why I got to go out a day early, because I missed that, E. I think I went to the room. I was tired.
I was tired. We both like looking at like, man, what we're gonna eat.
Yep.
Next thing you know is 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Like, I say, Cap, bro, you want to go to Suns Out?
I was like, man, I'm gonna wait till 5 when it's time to get up and go cup raising.
Facts.
Because I ain't gonna have to eat again.
If we do go out early and to check out El Gordo's,
we're
gonna have to sit in the room and game plan what we gonna order.
Already get ready.
Yeah,
they're ready.
Cool. Get ready for it. But they like blackjack dealers in that place, man. Just know
what you want.
Yeah, know what you want.
Or get out of line.
Yeah, you got to know it.
Because everybody else know.
Right.
Love it.
Yeah. But that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I'm just hoping everybody can experience, you know what I mean, get a little grasp of these experiences. And even the people that's been to Vegas, they know how hard it is to experience everything. And we just in one resort.
Fact.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this is in like that one area, you know, a little further down the strip by Circus. We're just in that area. We ain't even usually we go down, you know, past New York.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Barely left my block.
Yeah, didn't even walk. Yeah.
You didn't have to do anything. Had it all right there for you.
Had it all right
there for you.
And that's why when it's time, like I said, when it's time to get up, get a coffee, and head to the big race, the cup race.
What is the big race, Cap?
Yeah. Time to go to the track. Time to leave it all, you know what I mean? Leave Vegas behind. Because once we head to the cup race and we leave that thing, we on the plane and we out of there.
Come on.
So it's time to head to the race, man. And coming off from that at Atlanta win, you know, it's time to see what the Las Vegas Motor Speedway has to offer.
Sure.
Right? And I just can't get out of my mind like the different comparisons, because you got both tracks are 1.5 miles, right? And I just Atlanta was recently repaved. Vegas was repaved a while back, but it's like it's neutered, it's seasoned up a little, seasoned up a little more. Pit stalls, slick Rick. Man. But I noticed that
people falling, man. There's people falling everywhere.
It is, and especially when the fuel gets spilled down, pit stalls are slick. But I did notice that a lot of the stuff that we put down,
PJ1,
is built throughout the seasons. Is building. So it's not as slick as when we first started racing in Vegas. So that's building up, and you put that stuff.
Yeah, but what happened with that PJ1 when you put it down, because it's so dusty, and the wind carried those particles. Yeah, so it builds up. So if you don't hit it right with that PJ1 before you come in, that's where because you got a lot of brake dust as well. Yeah, so drivers that they brake a lot. So when they come in, that brake dust gonna shoot in front of the car. So you'll see, even though they put that PJ1 down, which the drivers definitely needed, the pit crew guys as well. Yeah. But sometimes they can't control that brake dust. Right. And we saw a guy. I ain't gonna call no names, but we saw a guy. It happened to him. Hit that brake dust and went down with his jack. Man, he hit boom. Oh man, yeah. So you have to be prepared for when you go out on the West Coast. Yeah. Because of those particles just everywhere, build up. Yeah. So on and so on. So that's one of the. I had a coach say, "Hey, man, you got your PJ1?" I was like, "Hey, I even got extra." Yeah, we good. So
whatever you need, champ.
Come on, for sure.
PJ1. That sound like a new shoe that just came out.
The shoe we can make some. Yeah, we can. I probably can go and find me some PJ1s.
Probably already out there, man.
Yeah. So and both of y'all having jack experience and fueling experience. It ain't just the front, like you come around the rear and any fuel that gets on, slick.
Yeah, I saw that too. Ain't gonna call no names, but a guy, wasted a lot of fuel, rear changer coming around on that slick surface because it's already slick. Yeah. You got the PJ1 down, and then that gas hit it. It only go get even slicker. Yeah. So it's for a rear changer, you have to your awareness have to be up because you hit there. Yeah, because if you hit that slick mark, you definitely gonna fall.
Yeah. And I know you was talking about like how throughout the race, like this is just something and that's just this track. So when we practice, you practice going hard. You trying to do fast stops. Yeah. And this being one of those races that are the cars are truly set up for pit stops. They're not set up for speedways, which is tight fenders and slow shocks. But these cars are set for pit stops. So you're coming off a whole off season. You have two speedway races. This is that race that you're really, really ready as a crew that you prepare for. This is the one you prepare for.
It's the first time you can really lay something down.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. So it's real. Even throwing that in there, like throughout the race, you got to deal with like penalties. So much going on.
Yeah, so much, especially like I was talking about earlier. Like they don't wreck a lot here. So in green flag pit stops are even more important in the Cup race because the Cup race is so much longer than the Truck and Xfinity race. It's probably like it's 100 laps. This week I think it was almost 100 laps longer than Xfinity and almost double what Truck was. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like those stages are much longer. So you got even more green flag pit stops because you can't make those stages on fuel. So you got so on top of the fact that it's the first race you can actually lay some pit stops down. You got ideal setups. It's slippery. It's windy. Okay. You know what I mean? And they're green flag, and your driver can't get a penalty on pit road, which was happening a lot, and guys were falling and all these other circumstances. Like it was like you got to be able to manage all this stuff that's going on and do pit stops in Vegas, man.
And if you manage all that,
might come out with a win.
Nah, you're gonna get more commas on your contract.
That's fact. That's 100% correct.
Yeah. And like
I saw some guys lost a wheel out there.
Oh man. So that's what happened when the past two races, Atlanta, Daytona, we talking about longer pit stops. Based off the car setup. Well, now a lot of guys going to Vegas knowing that they're gonna have a great setup. Knowing that they can run fast pit stops.
First chance to get that average down.
Come on.
So they're trying to take advantage of it.
Now, the faster your time are, especially when you start running low 9s and high 8s, it increases error. It's just a fact.
It's inevitable.
Come on now. You know, so when you going that fast, everything has to be right down to the margin. And if it's not, you know, something may be loose, and then you lose a wheel.
Yeah.
And I think it happened to the 17 this past weekend.
Unfortunate for those.
Unfortunate for those guys.
Got a lot of talent on that crew.
Absolutely.
And speaking of that, I want to kind of point that out to the listeners that watch the races and they're like, oh, y'all don't have that one look stuff figured out. But that's what we're talking about. When you add all these factors on the 5 look, you slip and you get off beat. The jack drop, you got 3 tight. You're good to go.
You can ride all day.
Right. One lug nut.
You got one lug nut,
so
and
all of these circumstances.
And if it doesn't, like when it's good, it's good.
It's great.
Yeah. It's great. Starts are fast. You can run 8. You can run 8/8. You know.
Absolutely.
But when it's bad, it's bad.
It's bad.
And I know what goes into the preparation. Going leading up to the race, everything that we do weekly to go and prepare for this, but knowing your setups, your box sizes, the size of the box, knowing your driver, how they come in, is going to be factors that are going to help you out to make sure you do a solid pit stop. But if you get thrown off beat a little bit, something happens, that jack drops, the driver don't know what's going on. That jack drops, the driver's ready to go.
Yep.
He's ready to drop.
And it's under green.
Yeah.
So like, they trying to get back out there and win the race. Man.
Yeah, for sure. But all in all, shout out to Larson, who actually won the Cup race. Yeah. So he had it figured out that day. The pit crew, I'm sure, had it figured out, and he came away victorious.
The crew had a good day, and shout out to Larson for not getting any penalties on pit road, because that can kill a race, you know, coming down, because under green it's so easy to speed on pit road. Yeah, you gotta slow down for entry. Like you know, shout out him for being disciplined.
Most definitely, man. And Chevy family.
Chevy family.
Chevy, And let's shed light on like the Hendricks. They gotta figure it out, bro. I think the past 4 Vegas races they won. Yeah, you know, I think the 24.
I think the stat is they won the last 4 out of 5.
They got to figure it out over there.
Yeah, that is impressive.
Well, Vegas anyway, so they must be just going straight their room, going to sleep.
Yeah,
you know, very disciplined. Got to figure it out.
Yeah. Ross got a top 5, right?
Ross got a top 5.
Shout out to Ross. Shout out to Ross.
Ross got a top 5.
Family. Yeah.
Daniel finished 11. Hey, you want to know the significance about it? We was one position from ice cream. We deliver him on ice cream. So ice cream, 2 top 10s from between 1 and 99. If you get 2 cars in the top 10, I think I tried to negotiate a little bit with Zane. But 2 top 10s, 1 and 99, and we deliver Frosties. Deliver Frosties to everybody in the building. Yes.
I like it. I like the vanilla joints over there, man.
Love it. So, but just one position, but we ain't mad at it.
Got some good stage points that race.
We got some great stage points.
Top 10 first stage.
Yeah.
So shout out to Daniel too.
And that's great for the organization. Great for the organization. We love it. Come on. But the car, the drivers. Like we're talking about race winners. We're talking about who we have in the building. Athletes.
Yeah.
We got athletes.
It's a lot of them.
And they fast behind the wheel.
So what's going on?
Yeah, in your world, this time of year, it's time to see who the real athletes are. Yeah,
you know, you put months of preparation to train to get ready to come out there and show your talent. Yeah, you know, it is what it is.
40-yard dash, man. 40-yard dash is one of the most popular events in NFL Combine, and like the speed record was just kind of broke like that. 4.2,
4.21,
4.21.
Hey, I think I can run a 4.2, man, if I'm 150 pounds. I just have to lose 100 pounds.
Same. If I was 150 pounds, sure, same.
Yeah, me too.
No disrespect, but shout out to that kid. Yeah. 4.2 is fast.
4.2 is definitely fast. But I got a question for y'all, man, because we live in a world of speed.
For sure.
Yeah. And I'm just thinking about our NASCAR drivers in the sport, right? Who do you think I mean, think about it a little bit. Who do you think will have the fastest 40 time?
Ooh.
Between our NASCAR
the drivers?
Yeah, the drivers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
E, we're going to let you go first.
Yeah.
First
I'm going to think a little bit.
I'm going to throw this out here, man. NASCAR drivers are a lot older than these guys in these NFL combines.
Not all of them. I mean, you got some young bucks.
You got Zane in there. Look at Zane.
I mean, name another one. Zane's age.
What's the 51? The dude on the 51. That was at colleague like Haley. You got some young guys in there. No. You got
that's a couple guys like the guys that most of the guys running up front.
Chase Elliott, William Byron.
Yeah.
How old is Chase Elliott?
Man,
it's gonna be a lot of hamstrings.
All of them young. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's fact.
All that sitting down, they doing that car. It's gonna be a lot of hammies getting pulled.
Yeah. Make it gas. Make it gas. Who you got your money on? In
my
the
money.
40?
Who you think the speed demon out there?
Hell, I'm gonna take a veteran myself.
Okay.
Let's do it. AJ Allmendinger.
The fastest.
What?
Hey. Let me talk. Let me get my stuff out.
Go ahead. Okay, why?
Have y'all seen them calf muscles, man?
He walk on his toes all day, bro.
Calf muscles are incredible.
Man, AJ.
Hey, man.
Shout out to AJ. AJ, shout out to AJ.
No way.
Achilles look strong, dude.
Oh, man.
Walking on
There's
his
no
toes.
way. I love AJ.
Good, yeah, cool.
Great
But
guy.
AJ, you're not winning a 40-yard dash, man.
Yeah.
Well, who you got? I would love to hear that.
Okay.
My guy ain't winning.
Listen, I'm gonna go with the guy that
I hope you don't pick my guy.
I'm gonna go with the guy that's stacking pennies, man.
Oh, legit.
I'm gonna go with LaJoy. I done seen him in the gym.
I was going.
And I done seen him throw a football too in the rain. Some rain delays. He looked like he got he got that dog in him.
Yeah. I know who we beating though. I know who he gonna beat.
Who that? Oh yeah, he definitely gonna beat AJ.
They got them toes, man. That's that first step off the line.
Yeah,
he
definitely gonna beat AJ.
Hey, Ross, Daniel, Zane, I love y'all. But I'm gonna put my money on the line.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go with LaJoy. I didn't see some stuff from him. I didn't see him move.
Now,
even working out at CrossFit.
Yeah, I done seen him work out, and I done seen Ross and Daniel work out, and I know what his strengths are. And I think Daniel, he might be that bench press.
Nah, the 225 bench press. I think Daniel might do a little something. I seen him in the training room the other day. He was getting work done.
Them shirts looking snug. Them shoulders. All right, Daniel.
I see you, boy.
Yeah, he got a little flex
man.
on it.
So, I put
bench
Daniel
press.
up there.
Bench press. Y'all want to know who I got?
Who you got?
I got Austin Hill.
Okay.
That's a good.
I seen some stuff from him, man.
Yeah.
When we was in Martinsville, man. I seen Austin Hill put somebody's feet in the air, bro. put them on their head. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That
ain't a bad choice.
Right
that ain't a bad choice. I'm going with Bubba. on that. I put my money on. My money on him for sure.
225.
Yeah, I see how he walk around.
Hey, Bubba, that's a lot of weight now.
That confidence.
Yeah.
Chest out.
Yeah. But you give him 2 months of training, it'll be out.
Yeah,
he'll be out.
Okay.
I put my money on Bubba for sure.
Okay.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, I think we're gonna switch the category, like, because you talking about AJ, man. You know what I mean? AJ, I'm about to put you in the slowest.
The
slowest 40 time, man.
The slowest 40. That's a
because like you said,
who's
anybody?
McDowell?
That's who my AJ
Is it gonna lose to McDowell?
Yeah, we gotta have a. Yeah, we gotta have a.
Bro, I'm not putting up with that. I'm not gonna tolerate this AJ slander. No, man.
AJ McDowell. Yeah, I would go. Man, I put my money on McDowell for the slowest for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so we got all kind of events. We can't put them in routes and stuff. So we're still talking about like maybe running. So who you think gonna take the most steps in the 40-yard dash?
The most steps?
Yeah, Tyler Reddick or Justin Haley?
Larson. Oh man.
Yeah.
Short but fast though. Short but fast. Short steps. Short steps.
Nah, hey, no. I'm gonna change. Hey, I'm gonna change for like. I gotta put. I gotta put my man SVG in here, man.
Oh yeah.
SVG got that
stride.
Yeah, that stride.
Yeah, he have a stride.
Tall, yeah. He got that stride, man. He might. Yeah.
Who else have a stride? Denny Danny?
No.
Man.
Hey, sometimes they say it's the shoes. He do.
He got the J's.
Yeah, he got them J's.
He got vertical might be all right.
Yeah, he got the J. He got the right shoes for it, for sure. For sure.
With all due respect, now shout out to all the drivers. Obviously y'all good at what y'all do. We just here cutting up, but
that's the best of what they do, man.
For sure. So, but to see them compete on that level, I think it would be commentary.
Yeah,
it would be great.
It'll be a lot of injuries, bro.
It'll be a lot
of hammies, a lot of hammies left at the start line.
Hey, these drivers be putting that work in. Though. Y'all might be surprised.
Ask a driver when was the last time he sprinted 100 yards.
Well, yeah. When the last time I sprinted 100 yards?
I see you run, bro. Don't get out of here. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, I'm saving my speed burst for that
Challenger.
Yeah, for that. Right. Somebody gonna call it out. It always happens. Yeah.
I know who it is.
You capping.
No.
I watched you sprint like 2 weeks ago, bro. You was flying.
But that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Because younger guys will come in and want to challenge Cap. So Cap had to go out there, wax him off a little bit, and now their feelings hurt for the next week.
Yeah.
I done seen it happen to 3 people.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna call no names, but I think I know who the next person gonna be. I'll tell you after the show.
Well, anyway, before they even do that, I'm gonna put Jarek on him, man. Put Jarek on, let him dust him out. You know what I'm saying?
No. Jarek put him down. Now.
Is Jarek the fastest on pit road, or you think we got a guy for that?
Man,
is Jarek our guy if we talking about fastest on pit road?
We'll get that another time. We'll get the crew started while we on pit road and weekends. Any crew members y'all watching, you know what I mean? You got your eyes on some of the guys. Oh, I can out bench that guy. I can outrun that guy.
I got 2 people here at Trackhouse.
Yeah,
Hendricks, Rouse.
Yeah,
no matter anybody. I got 2 people here.
Do a little challenge
on the 40.
Yeah.
I was gonna say bench press.
Bench press. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody.
Challenge,
man. Here in this house.
Yeah,
in the house.
The best bench presses on pit road. Bro.
In the house.
Lie to you, bro.
Right.
We're gonna say, we can take it up to Vitality and then you know what I mean. Hey,
come see us.
Go on, little combine.
We got guys for this.
We can almost do it like the pit crew challenge. Even the drivers show up with their crew. You know what I'm saying? And they have a
facts. Yeah, and don't talk about squatting. I gotta seek a weapon over there.
Oh my gosh!
Hey,
my god,
bro, we
come from the base.
Look, we got Kimbrough, we got Appleby, we got Brendan. You know what I mean? God, hey, front squatting
for sure.
Don't even matter.
It don't matter. Hey, that's a whole nother day. That's a whole nother day because. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We ain't gonna hold y'all up. You know what I mean? We ain't got no we ain't gotta sit here and talk about everything like a Shay Shay podcast, man. You know what I mean? We ain't got no Cat Williams in here to take over. So we gotta get on out of here before we bore y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get on out of here. Come on now.
Come on.
And you already know, getting out of this thing. And just like these, just like being on the track and the speed, everything we got, we're gonna do it like a driver. You know what I mean?
Do it like what?
Brake, gas, hit the brake, gas, hit the brake, gas. I'ma do it like a driver do. Brake, gas, hit the brake, gas, hit the brake, gas. Watch me do it like a driver do. Better put a driver in the wall if he close to me. I'ma hit the turn full speed. Watch me shoulder lead victory. Got it in the bag like some groceries. Supposed to be the best, ain't nothing less. More Ovaltine hanging with the bosses. Put some commas on my contract. We ain't taking losses. I'ma wreck him on the pace lap. A bird is a plane. No, that's cap on that racetrack. Hell out my lane or get bumped like a bass lap. Me no explain at the top of my game. Me no complain. We are not built the same. This my motorplex flex. Next, no obstacles. Brake, gas. I'ma do it like a driver do.
Hey.
Big cap for y'all, man.
Hey, boom.